Is the Fantasy Football Dudes podcast.
What is up, my dudes? As usual, the dudes are buzzing here in the Dude Den. I am joined by Phil, Jordan, producer Seth. We are about to get a draft going. Before we get this draft going, though, let's go back to our last draft we did. And if you want to check that out, you can check that out in our drafts playlist on YouTube at tffdudes. And as always, if you're watching on YouTube, remember to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Really appreciates us. We really appreciate it. Helps us grow the channel and all that good stuff. The last draft we did was an NFL bust draft. And the winners of that, so we can get into the draft, we had...
I mean, technically, it's not the last draft we did.
It's not the last draft, but that's the last one we have results for, right? So in first place, we had Team A, who took Jamarcus Russell, Tim Couch, and Kevin White. Jordan, you won the draft with 52% of the votes. In third place, we had Phil with Team D, who took Josh Rosen, Johnny Manziel, and Brady Quinn. I think that was a good strategy, Phil. You went all quarterbacks. I think that helped you out there. And then in third place was me, Team C. I had Matt Leinart, Trent Richardson, and Justin Blackman. I think Justin Blackman hurt me there. And then with 0% of the votes, we had Seth, Team B, with Ryan Leaf, John Ross, and David Carr. The Fresno State fans didn't like the David Carr pick, Seth.
I don't care.
Know your audience, Seth.
It's all right. It's the first time I got last. Maybe the second time I got last.
We've never had anybody go 0% votes, though, but I think that's normal.
How many people voted?
But Phil normally votes for himself. So that's why I've never
I
had
didn't
0%.
vote for myself either.
Well, always do that so you don't go 0%.
Yeah.
I should have.
Today's draft is brought to you by Manscaped. The modern man is a man who takes care of himself, Seth. Manscaping isn't just for life's special occasions. It's a requirement for optimal health and superior hygiene and healthy self-esteem. You now have the right tools to do it for a safe and precise grooming and hard to navigate sensitive areas. And the reason we're bringing up Manscaped right now for today's draft is today's draft, we are doing a bald guy draft, okay? And if you're bald, you might need to go to Manscaped. You know, they have the plow. You can shave your head nice and close, nice and smooth right there. So go to manscaped.com, enter dudes20 for 20% off your whole entire order. So, guys, we're doing a bald guy draft. What do you think?
Yeah.
And should this just be movie characters, real people? How do you want to do this?
Well, are we
Real
going to start
people.
this? Yeah,
You don't want to do movie stars?
No.
Movie stars and real people are
The same thing.
You're saying movie characters.
Athletes?
Characters.
No, let's just like athletes, actors, like musicians.
I like that
cool
we're
with
throwing in athletes in there. Trent, are you going to say anything about are we going to ask the fans, or are we just going to start doing them maybe next week? Some snack reviews
We're going to start doing some snack reviews, yeah. So
on the draft. We still got to figure it out.
We're gonna
probably.
eat live.
we
baby.
might do that, but we're going to have to make sure everyone's here to do that, right?
Yeah, we probably shouldn't just be chewing on the mic because that's kind of
there's a way
There's a way to do
There's a
it.
time and a place. So let's our draft order here. Jordan, you are going first in our bald people draft. Then it is Phil, then me, then Seth.
Jeez, man.
So you ready, Jordan? Who you taking first in this bald people draft?
I'm gonna go with the most influential athlete of all time,
I know it.
and I'm gonna go MJ, Michael Jordan.
That's a solid one.
Darn.
That's a good one. And he
He made bald cool, right? Like you got the bet, like guy. Yeah, I mean, everyone wanted to be like MJ,
Yep.
bald head. I mean, he was.
Do you
young
think people
and-
still wanted to be bald though, like that? Like you think he was that good? That's
No, I
like,
don't
man,
think-
I sure want to be bald.
No.
No, but it made you feel good. You made you feel okay about being bald.
Yeah, and LeBron maybe should have done the bald thing. You know what I mean? Instead of having the weird hairline, then what is that?
Maybe.
called?
I always did he was rocking that look though, like in college, right?
Yeah.
MJ was, right? Yeah, he's always repped that. I don't think that's a bad. I thought that's who you were going to go with when you as soon as you said you wanted to do athletes. Yeah, I was pretty sure you were going to do that one.
That's not bad, and yeah, I think that's good. Jordan, best bald people, MJ number one off the board. I think that right there might seal it for you.
I feel like
honestly.
I have a great first pick.
All right, well here, Jordan's got MJ. What do you got, Phil?
I am, and have you all shaved your head before?
I have.
I don't look great bald.
Zero chance I
I
ever
look
shave my
awful.
head.
I look terrible, and I feel like it's just not a good look. Maybe you guys can go to my Instagram and pull a photo of me that you can throw up on YouTube, but it's just absolutely bad. I hope that this doesn't happen. I probably will go gray before I go bald. My dad still has a pretty good head of hair, so we'll see what happens there.
I think they say it's after your mom's dad is where you get your hair from.
That's perfect because he had a full head of hair, but I think he was gray. I met the guy when I was a baby. Anyhow, I think this is the most famous of all time bald person.
Okay.
The Rock.
Nice. That's a good one.
I feel like The Rock. And also, I feel like Bijan Robinson was actually kind of repping The Rock look, right? He had that turtleneck going. If he wouldn't have had the jacket, he very much would have been pulling The Rock. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going The Rock.
I don't think Bijan Robinson's even close to being bald, though.
No, I'm saying the outfit. Have you ever seen that the photo of The Rock with the fanny pack and he's got the turtleneck? It's kind of like what Bijan was wearing a little bit. What am I saying here? Anyhow, I'm going with The Rock. I don't think you can go wrong. He's in a ton of great movies, WWE star. Is there any does The Rock do anything bad? I don't think
He's definitely juices.
His,
He's not natural.
I don't think he says he's natural, does he?
He doesn't say he's not.
Okay. All right.
His
That's debatable.
His pregame Super Bowl speech was kind of weird a couple years ago.
That
in
one
LA.
was weird. Yeah.
Like
2 years ago. He's part owner in the XFL though. That's cool.
Some people could debate whether that's a good or bad thing.
That he owns the XFL.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think it's a bad thing?
No.
What would some people say is a bad thing about it?
I don't know. Some people don't like the XFL.
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't watched it, but it's been okay.
I haven't watched it, but it's been okay.
I haven't watched a full game. I've watched clips. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
I'm surprised that Phil didn't say like Vin Diesel right there or something. Or
I thought you were going to take that trend. I know you're a big
Fast
Vin
and Furious
Diesel
guy?
fan. Yeah.
Trent's all about family.
I actually got to
respect.
go to a Fast and Furious premiere one time back in my Burbank days. All right.
so I'm up here right now. I don't think like if you said like Jeff Bezos, do people actually like that guy? You know what I mean? Like I haven't seen anybody that's like, hey, I really like Jeff Bezos. He's super cool. You know
I
what
mean, my packages get here within 24 hours. That's likable enough. I don't know much about Jeff Bezos besides the Amazon stuff.
Yeah, I'll go Jeff Bezos here. Like,
Oh, that's a bad pick.
I don't think
it's a bad
You
pick.
could have got him in the third round.
I'll go Jeff Bezos. Richest, isn't he the richest guy in the world? Maybe
Elon,
Musk
no.
is. Elon is. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go Jeff Bezos.
Elon was kind of bald, I believe.
I don't know.
I'm surprised he didn't say someone Phil like Theo Vaughn. Didn't he get like big old hair plugs or something?
No, he has a mullet. But yeah, he did do that.
I
Look,
wanted
would you consider that bald? Balding, maybe. That was
maybe
what Elon
balding.
used to look
yeah.
like.
I'm gonna go Bezos in the first right there. He's got a nice boat. It's got a couple of things. You know, like Phil said, his packages get here quick. Anytime you don't order something on Amazon, you're a little, annoyed that it takes so long, I feel like. So,
Oh, for sure.
So, yeah, I'm going to go Jeff Bezos. I think he's one of the...
5 to 7 business days? Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Can't do it. Sorry, Postal Service. But yeah, I'm going to go Bezos here. Jordan, what are you thinking here? What are you...
It's
Or
Seth.
All right, we usually go in a line. That's why I'm all messed up.
I'm going Samuel L. Jackson.
Dang,
That's a good one.
Yeah, I was going to take
That's a
that
good
right
one.
now.
Yep. Mace Windu himself. Purple lightsaber. Iconic movie guy. Just an all-around great actor.
You might be the only person who went with the Star Wars one first, for Samuel L. Jackson.
Because that's like the first Samuel L. Jackson movie I've ever seen was Star Wars.
No, it was. No, that definitely
Yeah.
was. Phil's showing me, his next pick right here. And if he doesn't take it, I'm going to be so mad at him. I mean, so I can't Google stuff because my stuff, is up there for everyone to see. So I can't, do any research here. No, Samuel L., he's a great Jedi.
Great
Jedi. I don't know what else to say about Samuel L., but
He's a good actor. You can't say any one of his roles he did was like ever. Like, he
No,
didn't do
you
good,
can't. You're
bad.
right.
He was a good actor.
I'm so mad at you right now, Phil. No, good. What do you guys just say? The worst pick right there, Bezos. Everyone mad?
Yeah.
at
yeah,
Bezos?
Bezos is so bad.
All right. Well, that's funny coming from you, Seth, Mr. 0%. But anyways,
I won 5 drafts in a row.
Yeah.
Hey, well, guys, draft season's right around the corner, right? We just had the NFL draft. Dynasty drafts are starting up. Don't be left behind without a trophy in your league. Our new sponsor, Trophy Smack. Maybe you've heard of them, but go to trophysmack.com/dudes for 15% off your whole order. Really helps us out, guys. Seth is holding the Dino Dudes brass knuckles on the table. Looks nice. You can customize any belt you want, any trophy you want. Go to trophysmack.com. Tell them the dude sent you by doing that /dudes at the end. Really helps us out, guys. So go ahead and check them out. Recapping the first round, guys. Jordan took Michael Jordan. Phil took The Rock. Trent took Jeff Bezos, and Seth took Samuel L. Jackson. Phil or Jordan, you're on the clock here. I'm all mixed up.
I am
struggling,
going
my
to
guy.
go Bryan Cranston, most commonly known as Walter White from Breaking Bad.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Walter
White's the character name. Bryan Cranston is the name of the actual actor.
Yeah, everyone knows
so-
who that is, though. I mean, or most people.
One
do
of the
at
best
least.
gifs out there, right? Like that gif
Oh,
of him is
yeah.
out there all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, just one of the best movie characters of all time. It just fits the character so well. So yeah, I'm going to Walter White.
Can I just say this? Samuel L. Jackson, the first thing it says is Jedi Knight on there. So let me just say that. He's also a Jedi Master, not a Knight. So stupid GQ.
Nerd alert. Anyways,
It's fine with me.
no, that's it. You're missing me. Who did you take there, Jordan? I'm sorry. You took Walter White.
Yeah.
No, I think that's good. I need to see Breaking Bad. I've never seen it. It's
That's
on my
crazy.
list of things that I need to watch. But yeah, no, that's a good one there, Jordan. Phil, are you a Breaking Bad guy or no? If you don't take that pick you showed me, I'm going to be so mad at you, Phil. You better take that right now.
I'm not.
I want to know what it is.
No, I didn't. Trent's gonna make something up. I can guarantee it.
I'm going to steal it. I'll steal it. That's fine.
I'm gonna go with the one I am going with is
This means you don't know who you're going with. So
no, sorry, I had it a second ago. Trent, don't look at my.
just take the one you had.
No, I'm not. I'm not taking it. Sorry, hold on. Give me the second. I'm pulling up this guy's name. I want to make sure I spell it correctly.
Jason Kidd,
No,
Apollo Creed.
no. Actually, that would have been a good one.
He's not bald.
What is this guy's name?
Phil, hurry up and take he's stalling because he has a great pick and he's not picking.
No, but
it. And
here's
that's
the
what makes
thing.
me mad.
Here's the thing.
Take the pick you
Someone's-
had.
No.
Keep
someone's-
scrolling and find your pick, cheapo.
I kind of want to go with this. Here's my conundrum. Okay, I want to go with Dana White. I think we're going not our favorite, right? Because
Yeah, Bezos isn't my favorite.
do you know what I'm saying though? Should we go with? Are we saying most popular?
Oh my gosh.
Just make
I'm gonna go with
pick.
LL Cool J.
Can we just Google and can we
After
make
all
sure that
that,
guy's-
you would-
I don't even know what that guy looks like.
I can't tell you either. Who is
Name
that?
one song that guy has.
Yeah, Phil, that's a terrible take.
He
that
does
one
song.
famous one.
Yeah, he had a
That
he's
one
also
song.
was in
This is great
SWAT.
content, Phil.
He was in SWAT. Did you guys watch that?
I watched that.
Name that
Did
one
you watch
song.
SWAT?
He had that one song.
Mama said knock you out. That's LL Cool J.
Yeah, he also did that one that they like.
That is worse than Bezos.
Did he?
It
That
might
is,
be.
that is
It might
worse than
be.
Bezos.
Might
Did
be.
he redo that Grease movie? That Grease song? Remember when they did that?
This is terrible.
Just like let's just set a precedent for like everyone who votes for these drafts. Just make Phil get last, regardless how good it is, because he is so bad.
No, that's not true. I'm thoughtful,
Okay. I guess like
and I'm thinking of the wrong guy. I didn't want to
There's so
say
many
Dana
bald
White.
people
Someone's
you
gonna
could
say
say.
Dana White. I think I
There's so
probably
many
should just
bald
take it.
people
But I
you
just
could
don't
say.
agree with something like I just want to be like. Okay, can I take again? Can I?
No,
All right,
no.
fine. All
no,
right, go ahead.
bad pick.
It already took 5 minutes.
Absolutely terrible pick. Here's an idea. Start looking up your next
Just
pick right
go.
now. He's on LinkedIn looking up bald people. It's pretty stupid. I'm going to snipe Phil's pick here. I'm going to go with Gandhi. Gandhi is my second pick right there.
I did not.
Non-violent resistance.
Why didn't you take that
helped
one,
end
Phil?
British rule in India and has influenced modern civil disobedience movements across the globe.
That is a great pick, Trent.
Meaning great, widely
Gandhi.
referred to as Mahatma, am I pronouncing that right? Meaning great soul or saint in Sanskrit. Gandhi helped India reach independence through a philosophy of non-violent, non-cooperation. Gandhi is my pick here in the second round. That's probably going to win me the draft because he probably is the ultimate bald guy.
Yeah, that was awesome. And for the listeners out there, that's the most Trent has read in probably 6 months.
That might be being nice.
And frankly, I was just shocked he still could. Just move on.
You should have took that pick. You spent 20 minutes to do LL Cool J.
I know.
All right, I already
That's
knew
a
who I'm
great
going to
pick.
pick.
Find me my next one, Phil.
Go.
I sniped you.
I'm picking the late legend Kobe Bryant.
Wait, are you? Is it your?
It's
Yeah,
my
it is.
pick,
You're right.
Trent.
It's-
Yes, it is.
Man, I don't think of Kobe's being bald, but
Kobe
he did
is
have.
bald.
He had a bald.
He was bald for most of his
Yeah.
career.
All right.
Kobe.
We're actually
My
making
favorite
it-
basketball
We're
yeah.
going
player.
too fast.
We are
The
going
one
too
player-
fast.
too fast. We
What do
made
you
you-
shout when you shoot a basketball? Kobe.
That's right. Was he bald though?
What?
Yeah, he
Where
was
were you
bald.
30
Dude.
seconds ago?
Did
always
you
think
ever
about-
watch a lick
We're
of
definitely
basketball?
going too fast right
We're
now.
going a little too fast. He was in fact bald. We're going a little too fast. Maybe we'll go 4 rounds. There's enough.
Yeah, we can keep
Let's
going.
go
We
4
can-
rounds.
keep going
4
4 rounds.
rounds
That's
of
fine.
bald guys?
Yeah. Go ahead, Jordan.
I got-
do you want to
No,
hold on?
let
Hold
me-
on. We gotta wrap this up
We'll
here.
do a recap there of round 2. We had Walter White, LL Cool J, Gandhi, and Kobe, and we're going into the 3rd round. Depending on how this goes,
I'm
we'll do
starting to
another
heat up right now. I'm starting to heat
I'm
up.
down.
Let's
Oh, yeah,
go.
He's going to say 9 rounds in a second. But today's draft is brought to you by Underdog Sports. Underdog is the easiest way to play fantasy sports. Draft your team and forget it. No setting lineups or trades. It's the dude's favorite place to play best ball and all other kinds of DFS games. Enter dudes and they will match you up to $100. So go ahead and go to Underdog, guys. Really helps us out. And Seth's been giving some good Underdog plays in the Dude Nation Discord. Link is
There's
in
one
the
there
show
right
notes.
now.
Go ahead, check that out. Man, you're a day ahead, Seth.
Yeah.
Well, by the
I'm
time
waiting
they
for
listen
more
to this-
rivals to release.
Alrighty. Okay. So, Jordan, you're up here. What are you taking in the 3rd round?
Dr. Phil.
Nice.
Yes.
I was
I'll
gonna
fist
go
bump
there.
that. That's a nice one.
Phil
Dr.
Lex.
I was gonna
Phil.
go there
That's a
next.
really good one, actually.
That is a good one. He kind of has a side hair though. Should we give that
No,
to Jordan?
absolutely. If you have the cul-de-sac, that's just as good. That is the first cul-de-sac off the board, actually.
Cul-de-sac.
Don't we agree? Bald is bald, Phil. We should have put some parameters on bald, though. Like cul-de-sac is good. Like receding
Yeah.
hairline,
All right.
not
All right.
good.
I'll take it.
No,
Pretty,
Dr.
Yeah.
I think I think that's fine.
Yeah, Dr. Phil. I mean, yeah, I just figured he's probably one of the more famous bald people.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What the cul-de-sac, as Trent calls it.
What do you call it?
I just balding, like normal
You're
adults.
basically bald.
Yeah. On the way to balding, to being bald.
Yeah, man, I've heard people call it a monk cut.
Yeah, that's true. Didn't you get that one?
I
time?
got that one time in high school. That was a thrill.
It was
That
so.
was a thrill.
It was so.
Can we please throw that up there,
Yeah.
Trent?
Yeah,
Can
I'll
you
try to remember to
throw
do
it
that.
up
Yeah,
there?
you-
Trent
Write
got
it down
bullied in
right
high
now.
school.
Write it down. 1730 on here.
Yeah,
Write it down.
Okay.
he got bullied in high school, and some guys held him down and shaved his head.
Not at all. It was I did it willingly. Me and my
then they
cousin
gave him a
actually gave it
swirly.
to each other. So I'll put him on there also. What's the point of giving someone a swirly while they have a monk cut, Seth? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Because it's the only thing that touched the water was where it's bald.
All right,
Still
I'm moving on.
stupid. That is
I
so
think
dumb.
I might have brought it back here. I'm gonna go with Mike Tyson.
That's a good one.
better.
That's
That-
your
I'm
best
moving in
pick
the,
so
in
far.
the better direction here. So I'm going with Mike Tyson, boxing
Mike.
legend. Now he's got a podcast that I think is pretty popping. I don't know. I actually have never listened to it, but I think he has a podcast.
Maybe you shouldn't just promote other podcasts on this
yeah,
podcast, especially if you haven't listened to them.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
just-
know the content that he has on that podcast. I do know that he has a podcast. But yeah, he's very popular. He also would probably be the number 1 pick for face tattoos.
That would be a great draft. We should have a face tattoo.
Can we
draft.
please do that one?
Actually,
next?
it's becoming more popular with like Gen Z or whatever. A lot of Gen Z.
But that's still really funny.
It's the most iconic.
He has the best face tattoos, though.
He has
Everyone
the
would
best
agree.
face tattoo.
Everyone would agree.
It's so
Hey, his
bad.
Lulu show, the Mike Tyson one, it's pretty good. Check that out. I've only watched the first episode. I really liked it. My wife didn't like it too much, so we didn't continue it. But I want to continue it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
you gotta get some
check
alone time.
Yeah, just let me know what you thought of it. But
I haven't seen it.
yeah, no, that's a good one, Phil. I like it.
I think I should get some bonus points for the comment that I made about if we were doing a face tattoo draft.
No, we're not giving any bonus points. That's a good one, though.
Oh, I'm gonna win this draft after saying this.
All
All right. I'm going to go with Jason Alexander. He also is rocking the cul-de-sac. He is better known as George Costanza on Seinfeld. Very great show. I like the show a lot. Some of his classic stuff, like where he naps underneath his desk. He eats all the shrimp at the company meeting. You know, just things never can quite go right for George Costanza, better known as Jason Alexander. I don't think he was ever really able to get out of his character, but I'm going Jason Alexander right
Jason
here. I
Alexander.
think that's a classic show. Maybe there's not a lot of Seinfeld fans.
No,
on
I know what
Twitter.
you're talking. I thought you were talking about Jason Taylor when you first said Jason.
No, Jason.
Do you know who
Alexander.
Jason Taylor is?
Phil, you are seriously. How are you not punched in the face every hour? It seriously blows my mind. Jordan's gonna go with Todd Packer
Get out
next.
of
Seth is up on the clock. Seth, who you going with here?
I'm going with a wrestling legend here, Hulk Hogan.
Oh, nice.
That's a good one,
The Last
yeah.
American Hero, wasn't that his song?
That one kind of opened you when Trent said you could take the cul-de-sac. He kind of
kinda
His
opened-
hair is
it-
long on the side.
It
Yeah.
opened doors, right?
he's got like a mullet almost.
Yeah,
like the
it's
cul-de-sac
sweet.
mullet.
Yep, it's sweet.
All right, so that is the third round. Are you a big WWE guy, Seth? You watch that
I
stuff?
used to watch a lot when I was a kid, just because I thought it was real. And
So
then
you quit
after,
watching, like,
I
2
saw
weeks
someone
ago.
get hit by a chair, I was like, "No way, this is real."
Yeah.
And then, but I still watched it like when I was with my friends, like 'cause we thought it was like real funny, you know.
It is pretty funny.
It is pretty funny, like especially when you're like a small child. Like I think you can get into it as an adult, like you know it's a joke, but like the atmosphere's fun, like it's cool,
What's funny is when
and it's
we were
pretty
kids,
like it requires some talent.
Oh,
you
for
know?
sure,
Like it requires
yeah.
a lot
Oh,
of
those
talent.
people are athletes.
So,
no, seriously. I would
and
say
there's a
they
lot
are.
of money in that too. Like
Yeah, I think there is.
So I thought it was fun. You know, as a kid, like I played a WWE game, and
They're
Jordan
traveling
uses-
like 320 days out of the year or something.
Jordan
like that.
has
It's crazy.
that's how he selects his draft order.
I did do that one time.
No, I like that. I think that's good.
You did do that one time. You're right. Yeah, I think that's a good way to go about it. I remember when we were kids, like everyone was so afraid that like. Do you remember that? Like you guys shouldn't be jumping off couches and like dropping elbows.
oh
on
yeah,
your
that's
brother,
why
you know?
people did that.
Yeah, totally. I dropped so many people elbows on my brother jumping off.
That's so bad too. It hurts. It hurts.
All right, recapping.
Is it the people? What is it? I don't know what it is. My brother was
pile
a big
driver?
WWE fan.
Yeah, Phil has posters at his house. WWE. All right,
Yeah, we did in our workout room. We had like literally posters of WWE guys.
all right. So
Goldberg,
Ric Flair, woo!
yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin,
The Undertaker.
The Undertaker. We didn't have him.
third round recap. We have Dr. Phil by Jordan, Mike Tyson by Phil, Jason Alexander by myself. Seth took Hulk Hogan. We will do one more round right here since we are moving and grooving. Jordan, who you taking here?
I'm gonna go Phil's boy Joe Rogan.
Nice. That's a good one.
Oh man,
That is a really good one, Jordan.
How did that fall to the fourth? We almost didn't have him included. You may win the draft because of that one.
For the fourth time in a row, I'm going for Seth's.
Yeah, you're gonna break Seth's
yeah.
record. Seth better
Yeah.
step it up. I'm surprised you didn't
Jordan,
say like,
that honestly, yeah, I think.
and that's how you get the votes, right?
Dude, the
there,
guy's
right?
like great UFC commentator, good podcaster.
You're
like,
starting it with MJ and ending with Rogan. That's a good day.
with Walter White and Dr. Phil in between.
Yeah, man.
Dang. That sounds so good lined up too.
That's a great one, man. Now mine is just going to be embarrassing whatever I say next year. That was such a good one.
No, that's really good. That might be that might be one of the best picks, honestly. Phil, who you
It
gonna,
definitely is in the fourth round too. That's
Phil,
just,
who you gonna take here? Pope Francis,
um,
Dalai Lama still available.
Dalai Lama.
I'm going to take Bruce Willis.
Nice. I
think
like
that's
Bruce
a good.
Willis.
I feel like
That's,
I've gotten better after my second pick. You know what I'm saying? Like
You know,
yeah,
he's
and,
not
and all
really-
the other picks took you like 12 seconds to pick,
He's
and
not
that one took
acting
you like
anymore.
5 minutes.
He's done acting now. Do you guys
I
know
think
that?
he's sick, right?
Yeah, he has
Cancer, right?
That's true.
He is or I think he might have like some dementia or something like that.
But like a fast version, like
Oh,
where he,
yeah.
like
it's
a-
dementia, yeah.
something like that.
yeah. He's got a fast progressing or quick progressing dementia. That's pretty sad.
And he was a great actor too.
Yeah, Trent always brings up the movie Christmas. Is it Christmas?
Oh
movie?
yeah,
Is it
what
not?
is that right now? Why can't I think of that
Live-
right now?
Live
Die
Fast,
Hard.
Die Hard. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love the Die Hards, man. Those are good things right there. All right, Bruce Willis. My last pick here. I'm going to go with probably one of the best comedians of my generation, Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle.
You have
has
a
some
lineup right now.
Has some crazy stuff. Yeah, I got Jeff Bezos, Gandhi, Jason Alexander, and Dave Chappelle. Love to get all those guys in one room.
I don't think anyone's gonna beat Jordan for what it's worth.
No,
Yeah,
Dave
no.
Chappelle's hilarious.
Yeah,
He's on
I know,
Netflix,
I
all
know.
that stuff. He's a
That's
funny
not how
guy.
you spell his name, by the way.
I will spell check his name when I do
How
it.
do you
This
spell
is
it, like
just for-
Chapel?
Chapella.
I would. You know what we should do one time?
He has
Just
a
post
Spanish
Trent's
version.
notes. And
Yes.
see people at Trent's notes.
Yeah, they would think one of our daughters did it.
They would think someone just button mashed the keyboard.
You said button really weird.
yeah,
You said button
mash.
Button mash, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Also,
You need help, Seth.
I've started to hear NPC more often, and I don't know if
You're
it's
welcome.
because you said it first, and now I know what it is, and so now I get the joke. Or if, did you ever hear that before Seth said it?
No.
I had.
Oh, you had. Do you? I hear it more often now, though. Since,
It's a Twitter thing. Like guys are on
And
Twitter
it's,
doing
and
that.
it's like a Twitter meme, and it's also like if you play any sort of video games, like you might know what it is.
someone said on a podcast I was listening to, and I laughed way harder because I knew what they were talking
yeah,
about.
it is way funnier. now.
Yeah.
Speaking of Twitter, give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram at tffdudes, and give us some tweets. Fastest way to keep up with the dudes there.
That's where we'll vote for this.
That's where we'll vote. So go to Twitter and vote. It's important you get on Twitter and vote. You got to vote, guys. It's important. It's important. We rely on you guys. It helps keep this pod going. Seth, to wrap
Or
this,
0 votes for Seth.
Yeah, Seth, vote. We'll help you out here.
All right, I'm gonna go with Jason Statham.
Yeah, I almost.
I don't
went
know who
with
that
him.
is.
He's like an.
You know who it
action-
is. Look him
yeah.
up.
Jason Statham.
Statham right here, Trent.
He's on like he's in like Fast and Furious.
He's in
movies.
the Fast and the Furious movies.
He's in like a bunch of action.
The other
movies.
one, he's the
You know who it is if you've seen him. He's in a ton of different action. He's like an action.
He's like the bald version of Liam Neeson. Like they basically play the exact same role over and
Sorta.
over again in every.
like he's just in. He's just
he was in
basically
those
an
one
action
action
character.
movies that were really good.
he was in Expendables. Did anyone watch Expendables?
Oh,
Those were
Expendables is
good.
great. Those are good.
I don't know what his most popular movie is. I just watched one called The Meg with him in it.
Transporters are probably one of his
Yeah,
more
actually,
populars.
Jordan, that's it. Yeah, the transporter where he's like the driver and he's got to fight. Let's see. The Meg, is that a shark movie?
It's about the megalodon. It's kind of dumb, but it's funny.
I think I saw him in the Transporter. I think that's where I remember watching him.
He's in a lot of stuff.
He's in a lot of movies. I think he's in a lot of sequels. A lot of sequels of movies. Like they add him to be like a sequel character for a lot of movies.
And he's kind of a bad guy.
The fact that you have
Sorta.
to explain it this much. And
He was
he's
in
a
the
movie about
Italian Job.
Megalodon.
He's like a bad good guy.
I think the Transporter is what he's most famous for.
Yeah, like a good driver guy.
All right.
Yeah, he's in a lot of those. The Expendables were great, right? Those were such good movies.
Those were good. I'm going to recap the whole draft here real quick, then we'll do some honorable mentions. Jordan had MJ, Walter White, Dr. Phil, Joe Rogan. Phil had The Rock, LL Cool J, Mike Tyson, and Bruce Willis. I had Jeff Bezos, Gandhi, Jason Alexander, and Dave Chappelle. Seth had Samuel L. Jackson, Jedi Knight, Kobe, Hulk Hogan, and Jason Statham.
Jedi Master.
Looking at some guys that we missed Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
We missed Charles Barkley.
Is DJ Khaled? Is he
Shaq.
bald?
Shaq. We missed Shaq.
Magic.
I'm looking at a list. Putin's on here. What else we got?
Trent, you should have took Gandhi and Putin in the same draft.
Is he bald? Is Putin bald?
yeah.
Yes, Phil.
Yeah. That would have been pretty funny to do that, actually.
Joe Biden is bald.
Kinda, right? Yeah.
He's
it's-
bald.
yeah. I don't know. That's a little bit more. Yeah, he's bald.
Grandpa
he's got the
himself.
cul-de-sac. Magic Johnson. Surprising. You could have done a whole Lakers lineup almost, Jordan. There's not as many bald guys as there used to be in basketball, I feel
So
like.
Rogaine, the
Yeah.
hair grower.
Derek Jeter.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Albert Pujols.
Pujols. I thought
Pujols
about
is a good one,
Pujols.
yeah.
Dick Vitale.
Yeah.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yep.
Homer Simpson.
That would have been legendary if you said Homer Simpson.
Voldemort.
Pitbull. I know Phil's a big Pitbull guy.
Pitbull. I love Pitbull.
Yay.
Larry David. Patrick Stewart. You a
So
Star
you know
Trek
Larry
guy?
David is the guy you chose, right? You know that.
In what?
That's his character is based on Larry David.
Whose character?
Jason Alexander.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Dr. Evil.
Yeah, he wrote, Curb Your Enthusiasm also. Dr. Evil.
Just reading other
George Foreman.
Charlie Brown.
That'd have been a good one. Poor guy was bold at a young age. Yeah, I think, I don't know, the Blue Man Crew would have been a good one. Blue Man Group, that'd have been good.
Yeah.
Missed out. Spock.
Yeah. I don't know. Mono Ginobili would have been a good one, Jordan. He has the little, like he's balding, maybe not bald enough. That would have been a good debate there.
Mr. Clean.
That would have been a really good one. That'd have been good. Where were all these Googles when you were looking up, LL Cool J? Phil? That's what
little football player, Adrian Peterson.
Peterson. Buzz Lightyear.
Oh my gosh.
Gru.
I think Buzz is just wearing like a space cap, Phil.
Yeah, you're right.
Steve Ballmer. You guys know who Steve Ballmer
I know
is?
Steve Ballmer is.
Crazy Clippers owner.
Yeah. Place has got a lot of bathrooms, that new stadium.
The Pope.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pope Francis.
Vernon Troyer.
I don't know who that is.
Lord Voldemort.
Okay.
I think we
said
should
that earlier. I said that earlier.
All right, guys. Remember to vote on Twitter.
Mark.
Remember, don't be rude. Share the dudes. And we will see you next time. And as always, take care.
Vote for Big Twisty.
This has been another episode of the Fantasy Football Dudes podcast. Remember to rate, review, and follow. For more information, go to www.thefantasyfootballdudes.com. And remember, we are sorry for absolutely nothing.